Alrighty, just trying to get this set up really quick on YouTube. I haven't streamed any of my video gameplay on YouTube in a while. I usually spend most of my time on Twitch nowadays, so get on YouTube and it's a little bit of a process. To get it set up, you gotta add tags or description. I like to do thumbnails. You have to make sure it's marked not intended for kids. Okay, let's see. I gotta check one more thing. Make sure my mic is working. Testing. Let's do one more test here. I know no one's watching. No one's going to watch the replay. I don't really care. Okay, testing. 1, 2, testing. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Finally gonna get this going. Okay, this is the OWS, the Ozone Wrestling Syndicate, which is my custom promotion on Fire Pro Wrestling World. Today we're going to do a little premium live event, if you will, called Battle in the Blizzard. It's going to be my wintertime premium live event. This first one, we're going to have a tournament to determine the inaugural OWS Tag Team Champions. I've been talking about this for at least a year and a half, maybe even longer. Finally going to get it going. I know I wanted to do it on YouTube, and I think the reason why I haven't done it yet is because I don't know how long this is going to take. All these matches are going to be AI controlled. I have no control over who wins or loses. Whoever wins the tournament, that's who's going to be the champions, even if it's somebody I don't want to win. If you look down here, right here, we got Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith, which is my all-time favorite tag team. Dynamite Kid's my favorite wrestler. Davey Boy is my second favorite. I could very easily play as that team, and chances are pretty good they would win the titles. But I don't want to do that. I just want to, whoever wins, that's who it's going to be. I want no control over it. The only thing I did is I picked the teams, obviously. I put all the teams in the hat, picked them out, and that's how the matches got selected. So we're going to get this going. First matchup, Hawk and Animal, Road Warriors versus Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy. That's crossing my fingers that this works. I tried this yesterday twice, and it was a fail. It's my own fault, so I'm hoping this really works. I actually had this tournament at least set up for a while now, maybe 2 years, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years. Well, then at some point I made a custom ring mat that I wanted to use, so I changed it, and that's when all the problems began. I had to redo the tournament, reset it up. I would make mistakes, have to go back, redo it. It's just a whole process. Okay, that's the ring mat I wanted to use. I could have done this yesterday without that ring mat, but no, I'm like, I made this ring mat, I want to use it, I'm doing it over. So, here we go. And you'll notice in this tournament, a lot of the teams are from like the 80s, 90s, my favorite times of, of the wrestling eras. So, see how this goes. I've never done a tournament with just completely AI control. And of course I sped it up because, again, the big question here is how long is this going to take? So I figured if I sped it up a little bit, maybe it would move it along. And I see other people do this as well, so it's not a big deal. There's going to be quite a few matches. So I'm really hoping the British Bulldogs win it. I don't expect them to win, but that's obviously who I'm rooting for. One thing I think is kind of interesting is, you know, I made this ring mat and the apron. And I've done other ones for my Ozone Wrestling Syndicate promotion, and I've uploaded them to the Fire Pro Wrestling website. You know, I could have made them private just so I was the only one that could use them, but I didn't want to do that. I just uploaded them. They're public. And I've noticed, like, there's people actually using this one and other ones that I've made, which I found kind of strange considering it says Ozone Wrestling Syndicate. It has my username on it, so I mean, I don't mind. I don't know who's using it. I wish I could see it on someone else's game, but I mean, that's cool. They liked it enough to actually use it, so definitely not complaining. Yeah, normally I don't do matches this quickly. Well, I usually don't do AI matches. This is solely for the purpose of trying to speed this tournament along. There's a slim chance I'll have to split this up into 2 streams. This one, then if I have to, I'll continue it tomorrow. I would really like to get it all done in one day. But if it gets to be like 3-4 hours, then I'm going to have to stop it and continue it tomorrow or another day. Yeah, I think the normal speed is 100. I put it up to 175. I didn't want it to be too fast, or they're just zipping around the ring. You can't tell what's going on. Animal's gonna put Bundy in a Boston Crab. That's funny. There are some other teams I thought about putting in here, but it was already pretty heavy on the 80s and 90s. Like, I wanted to put Demolition in here. You'll see as the tournament goes on, there's a plethora, if you will, of teams from 80s, 90s, which is my preferred time of wrestling. When wrestling was actually enjoyable. I still like it nowadays. I don't really watch it as much. Yeah, that's funny. I've been spending most of my time on Twitch, and usually what I do is, like, I'll play a couple games, I'll stream them, and then the next day I'll get on my computer and I'll save those streams as highlights, just because I wanted to have stuff on my Twitch channel. So I've been doing that almost from the beginning that I've been on Twitch. Well, just recently they announced that starting April 19th, you can only have 100 hours worth of highlights on your Twitch. And the other day I noticed I had like over 1,800 hours of stuff. So I've been kind of going through it. I figured I got until April 19th to clear that out, to get it under 100 hours. I think I got it down to 1,500 right now. There's only really one one thing I wanted to save, and I got to download it on my computer, which I intend to upload to YouTube at some point. But I've been playing Marvel Rivals like a lot of people have, and I like using Moon Knight. That's my favorite character, and there was one match where I went 35-0, and I was the MVP of the match. So I got that saved, like I said, it's on my computer, and I'm gonna upload it. But pretty much everything else, I'll probably delete all my past highlights and stuff that I saved on Twitch. Because I got to get it under 100, or I think it's just gonna get automatically deleted anyways. So I might as well just do it manually. I mean, I was literally saving every single stream I did. And nowadays, I play Evil Dead. And it takes me forever to get into a match. I could see for 20 minutes and I get into a match. So I'm streaming that 20 minutes of nothing going on. And then the next day, I'll just save it. So that, you know, eats up a lot of time right there. All right, so we got the Road Warriors. Looks like they won their first bout. Okay, now we got the Blue Meanie and Stevie Richards. This is Okada, and I believe it's Cody Rhodes. I got my paper here. No, it's the Great Muta, actually. Okada and the Great Muta. I do know Cody Rhodes is in this match. I think he actually teams with Kenny Omega. I can't believe this is actually going. It looks like it's going to work. I don't want to jinx myself. I feel like something could still go wrong. You know, one of the things I kept doing, which is my own fault, every time I had to reset up this tournament, put all the people's names in, now I'd be all done doing that, and then I'd have to go and check off that it's a title match. When I was doing it and I was putting all the people in, it was a non-title match, but then I had to quickly, you know, change it over. As soon as I changed it over to a title match, all those people got deleted, so I had to redo it. I must have did that at least 10 times. And then there were times where I put all the people in, and then at the bottom of the selection screen, it would say return, I believe. So I would click that, and it would take me to the previous page. Well, that would delete everything. So I had to, instead of clicking return, there was a button, I think it was called entry finished, I believe. Click that, and it saved it. So yeah. I was getting extremely frustrated. I didn't know if this was ever going to happen. But for at least a year and a half, I was discussing about doing this. I'd be on Twitch live streams just rambling about nothing. Like, oh yeah, I got this tag team tournament I want to do. And of course, I'm a procrastinator, but I think the big thing was I didn't know how long this was going to take. Plus, I knew I wanted to do it on YouTube since I don't do much on YouTube anymore. Just so I could get something uploaded on YouTube. And then you got the whole deal, like I said earlier when I first started. You got to go into your YouTube settings, make sure it's checked off that it's not intended for kids. I like to do my thumbnails, you got to do the description, you got tags and everything else. It's a whole process. It's just so much easier to go live on Twitch. But I want to start doing more live streams on YouTube. So I do have two other champions that I did a while ago before I even started it. I started the OWS. AJ Styles is my world champion, and then I made a promotion, or not a promotion, but I guess it would be a promotion of all horror movie characters. I got Ghostface, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Jason, a bunch of them. And so I had enough in that promotion. I figured I could make their own title. I think it's called the Unholy Championship. And I got the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. He's the champion. Those are the two original champions. I've never had them lose their belts at all. I mean, it'll happen. But once I knew I wanted to do this Ozone Wrestling Syndicate thing, I wanted to have a tag team champion. So those are like, what, 14, 15 matches? So yeah, this could take a while, but like I said, I'm hoping since I sped it up, it'll move along fairly quickly. He's already busted open. I did a test yesterday when I finally got this set up, and I wanted to make sure it was going to work. I actually started this tournament, but I stopped it really quickly, and I didn't save it. So he had the first match with the Road Warriors versus Stud and Bundy, and I think Big John Studd punched Hawk. The very first thing of the match, he punched him, and he busted Hawk's face open. He was bleeding right off the bat. It was kind of crazy. Like I said, I just wanted to test it to make sure it was going to work. I've been having nothing but trouble getting this going. I've done tournaments before, never completely AI controlled. I was thinking the other day, a friend of mine when I was younger, we were both really big into wrestling, and he actually he works for an all-female Japanese wrestling promotion. I think it's Stardom, actually. And like I said, we were big wrestling fans, and if they had something like, he knocked him out. That's crazy. If this would have been around back when we were kids, I mean, there was no internet when we were kids. There was no PlayStation. But, let's see who we got next. Mark Callis, Danny Spivey versus Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes. If this would have been out, we would have had a lot of fun with this, like doing commentary and stuff. This is the kind of stuff when we were kids, you had the old school big rubber WWF wrestling guys. We would have our matches, and we would have like our little tape recorder, and we would record this, just the audio. So I just imagine if this had been around back then, we definitely would have had some fun with this. It's not going too bad. Was this the third match? I figured I would start it relatively early as well. I would like to get on at my normal time and play. I'll probably try to play Evil Dead. If I can get into a match, I'll probably play Marvel Rivals. So I'm hoping to get this done before my normal time that I would play those games. Maybe I'll start doing my Ozone Wrestling Syndicate matches on YouTube since I'm really not gonna, I mean, I could save stuff on Twitch, but like once you hit that 100-hour mark, you can't really save anything else. Or on YouTube, you can save everything. I do have other ring mats that I made that are intended for either other like pay-per-view premium live events or like quote-unquote TV shows. Like ones I called Shockwave, I got one called Rage, one called Domination, Ground Zero, and I was really happy with the way those ring mats turned out. Like if I'm gonna do this, I wanna, cause I like doing the graphics and stuff, I like doing the ring mats, I wanna, you know, really go all out. And I'm super, super happy with the way all the ring mats and the aprons turned out. I'm really hoping Mark and Danny win this. But again, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It's just going to be the luck of the draw. Whoever wins, wins. I even put Peter, Chris, and Vinnie Vincent. I teamed them up, so they're in here. I think they're going up. They're going up against a couple of the guys from Saturday Night Slam Masters. Oh. That was a close one. That's the thing with tag team matches on this game. It's kind of hard to get a pinfall victory because they're going to come in and break it up. Danny Spivey ain't playing around. There is one team I kind of regret putting in here. I think like I said, I had originally put this tournament together a long time ago. Well, since then I've downloaded a bunch of new guys, but I put King Mabel and Sir Mo from Men on a Mission in here. I'm like, why did I put them in here? I could have picked anybody else, but I wanted to leave them in here. So I mean, if they win, they win. That would be pretty funny if they won. Man, Danny Spivey ain't playing around. It's going to be really tough to get a pinfall Unless the opponent, the other teammate's on the outside of the ring, or he's fighting your guy. Oh, that was close. I feel like the skyscrapers have the upper hand in here. I feel like they've done more damage. Every time the skyscrapers go for a pinfall, the other guy in the other team comes in and breaks it up. Oh, come on. All right, pin him. And then he got wear down moves. When I'm actually playing the game, I like to do a lot of wear down moves. Headlocks, arm bars, leg locks, figure fours, Boston crabs. Oh, we got him. So skyscrapers won that one. Okay, up next we have Paul Diamond and Pat Tanaka. Bad Company from the AWA against the Barbarian and the Warlord. Powers of Pain. I want to say the Warlord, or not the Warlord, the Barbarian. He was probably one of the first people I downloaded on this game. Him and King Kong Bundy, I believe. Surprisingly, Dynamite Kid, who's my favorite wrestler, he wasn't the first one I downloaded. See, moves like that I like doing. Wear down moves. Wear them down, you could do your, bigger, more stronger, devastating moves. I would fully expect the Powers of Pain to win this, but you just never know. Warlord. Oh, so I'm going to the top. Up, going back up. Oh. Oh, right on the chair. Power bomb under the chair. Oh. Well, maybe if the Warlord would have stayed in and blocked them from breaking it up. Come on, get him. Oh, they got it. I guess we got the Powers of Pain winning that one. Next up, we got Terry Gordy, Michael Hayes versus New Jack and Mustafa. Oh, I got a funny story about Michael Hayes. I'll tell in a second. I got a lot of WWF and WCW teams in here in this tournament. Oh, I just realized I never put the ECW logo on their promotion like I did with the WCW. I'll have to do that at some point. Okay, so here's a little story for you. Actually, there's quite a few stories. They all happened on the same day. Uh, Me and a friend of mine, the one I mentioned earlier, when we were younger, big wrestling fans, we went to a house show for WCW one time, and it was at one of the local high schools, and it wasn't for TV or anything. And man, so many things happened that day. It was crazy. I'm trying to think of where. Well, as far as the Michael Hayes thing goes, I remember we were all standing outside, like the crowd or whatever was outside, waiting to get in, and Michael Hayes, he walks past everyone to go into the building, the school, and he looked back at me. Well, then he turned forward again, but then he kept looking back at me. And I remember my friend and I, we would still joke about it even to this day. Like, why did he keep staring at me? What was his deal? And my friend kept telling me, well, maybe he wanted me to join the Freebirds. I don't know, it was just really weird. He looked at me, and he like did double take, triple take. I don't know what his deal was, but he kept looking at me. Let's see what else happened that day. I remember, I think this had to be before the matches started. Because we got there super early. We got there in the morning, and my friend and I think he met some people he knew or something, and they were actually wrestling. And I have to keep in mind, we were probably in high school, I guess, or maybe just out of high school. So I wasn't doing it because I didn't want to get all dirty and stuff, wrestling around in the grass and stuff. But my friend was wrestling whoever, I don't know who it was. And they had this at the school. They had this monument type thing for like one of their coaches that used to coach there. And I believe, he had passed away, and they made this monument for him. My friend was climbing on it, it's funny, but it's not funny. I mean, the dude's dead. It's a monument to somebody, some coach that was at the school, and he's climbing all over it, using it like a top turnbuckle type of thing. And I remember some guy in a wheelchair rolled by while they were wrestling, and the guy in the wheelchair told my friend, he's like, "Oh man, that was a hell of a drop kick." Oh, and then I think after all the matches were done, you're waiting outside trying to get autographs, pictures, whatever. And my friend, he wanted to get Sting's autograph. And I wasn't standing next to him when it happened, but he told me what happened. Because my friend gave him Sting the pen, and I guess it wasn't working. So Sting told my friend, he's like, "Yeah, man, it's a hell of a pen you got there." Let's see. And then, as all the wrestlers were leaving, Lex Luger, he had his little rent-a-car or whatever, and he got stuck on some pole that was stuck in the ground. I mean, it wasn't very tall, but it was just enough to where he backed over it, and it was caught up on his bumper, on the back bumper, and he was stuck. And I remember everyone was laughing, and he probably heard everyone. It was the summertime, so I'm sure the windows of his car was rolled down. Well, he finally revved up the engine and squealed his tires and got out of there. It's pretty funny that he was stuck. And I think, there's two other things that happened. I told you a lot of things happened this day. It was one of the funniest wrestling stories that we like I said, we still talk about it to this day. Because we've been to a lot of wrestling events. That one always stood out in our minds. But there was a time, I think when the matches were going on, Sid Vicious, he had a match. And there was some lady kind of like in the front row. My friend seems to think that the lady was probably like a girlfriend of one of the wrestlers, or maybe a wife. And maybe they put her there to mess with the wrestlers and get the crowd worked up. I mean, it's possible, but she was, a little overweight. And Sid Vicious, I don't know who he wrestled, but he was outside the ring. And that lady was messing with him, heckling him, whatever she was saying. You have to keep in mind, this whole thing took place in a high school gymnasium, and the gym wasn't that big. So, I mean, you could hear everything. There wasn't that many people. I mean, it wasn't like thousands of people or anything. There's probably maybe a few hundred, I guess. I don't know. But she kept messing with him, and he turned around and looked at her, and he pointed at her. He's like, "I'll slap the fat off of you." And everybody, you could hear it because, like I said, it was just a high school gymnasium. Everyone was laughing. He's like, "I'll slap the fat off of you." And then the final thing that stands out about that day is, again, this is before the matches took place. We're outside waiting to get in. So my friend and I were walking around the school, and we got to where the gym was, and we were looking in the door window, and we could see all the wrestlers hanging out and playing basketball. Now, that was back when, there wasn't internet and stuff. Yes, we all know wrestling's fake, but, they were trying to keep that whole illusion alive. The bad guys don't hang out with the good guys. They're not really friends, but they're all like playing basketball, hanging out together. And I want to say Butch Reed, he saw us looking through the window at them, and he threw a basketball at the door to get us to, move away from the door, which we did. And then they ended up putting like something over the window so we couldn't see in. That was a crazy day. Yeah, this was like not way before. This is like before the NWO stuff, and it was right before all that stuff happened. They were doing little house shows at a high school gymnasium. Actually, the first wrestling event I ever went to was at a high school gymnasium. I was in grade school, and I went with my friend, that same friend, and his family, and we saw the AWA, and actually it was at the same high school as the WCW event, many, many years later. So I actually went to an AWA, and that was actually for TV. They actually taped it for TV. I remember Marty Jannetty wrestling, single match. And he wrestled like 3 times that night. I don't know if it was the same person that he wrestled against. But he wrestled like 3 times, and I remember asking my friend, like, why is he wrestling like 3 times? And even though I was in grade school, he was in grade school, but he tended to know a little bit more than I did. He was just explaining to me that, they tape the matches for TV, so they got to have different matches. So yeah, so I was right. He wrestled 3 times. Terry Gordy's really busted open. I can't tell if Michael Hayes is. I think he is. Yeah, he is. I thought I saw, had to be on Twitter, somebody, when New Jack was still alive, somebody posted a picture of his character on this game that someone made, and New Jack's like, what is that? Where did that come from? I think the person's like, oh, that's on Fire Pro Wrestling World. That was like right before he died, I believe. This match is going on pretty long. Nope, and it's over. The Freebirds take the victory. Oh, 100% evaluation. Very good. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, we have Dynamite and Davey versus Nick and Matt. So, Yeah, I don't have high hopes for the British Bulldogs. I'm hoping they win, but I'm not expecting them to. I mean, let's just be honest. I want them to win the tournament, but I don't think they're going to. It would have been very easy for me to just play as them, and I probably would have won the belts with them. But I just wanted it to be, whoever wins, that's who I'm going to go with. I will say this though. Let's say they don't win this tournament, they will be tag team champions at some point. This is going to be very interesting. Yeah, thanks to the internet, I found out Dynamite Kid wasn't the nicest person, let's just say. But I mean, I don't care what anybody says. He's always gonna be my favorite wrestler. When I was a kid, him and Davey Boy were just my favorite tag team, and that's never gonna change, regardless of the way people feel about him. I mean, he wasn't perfect. He never said he was. If they could win like their first match, I'd be happy. I'd want them to get eliminated without getting at least one victory. And I was putting these matches together when I was pulling the teams out of a hat to do the matchups. When it was the Bulldogs and I pulled Nick and Matt, I'm like, oh boy, this could possibly not go well for the British Bulldogs. Oh, damn it. Oh. Oh. This isn't going good. Yes, I'm showing favoritism. I don't care. I want the Bulldogs to win. That's like what I do. Do pinfalls up against the ropes. Oh boy. Oh. Do the eliminator on him. Oh my god. Come on, get in there. I feel like it's close to the end here. Super kick. It's over. Oh! So close. I feel like it would have been over if they hadn't broken it up. Man, they're like stealing this move. It's Dynamite's move. I haven't seen Dynamite do the snap suplex yet. Ah, come on. Oh man. Oh, he's on the rope. Pin him. Oh, God, come on. That was so close. Oh, he missed. Oh, man, this is a good match. Alright, so I knew they were going to lose. Whatever. It was still a good match. Like I said, they will be future tag team champions. Guaranteed it. So, here we go. What do we got next? Oh, this is Peter Criss and Vinnie Vincent versus Scorpion and Rasta from Saturday Night Slam Masters. I have a Kiss promotion. I got like a couple versions of Ace Frehley, I got Paul, Gene. I think I might have 2 Peter Crisses. I got a Vinnie Vincent's. I downloaded an Eric Carr one, but I can't use them because whoever created them used some DLC stuff that I don't have. I couldn't use Vinnie Vincent either. I had to do a little bit of change his outfit or something. But with Eric Carr, I can't even change it, so I don't know what's going on. I still have him downloaded because I was hoping I could edit him somehow to where I could use him, but I just haven't been able to do it. That was so fast. Man, I really wish they had Saturday Night Slam Masters on PlayStation. I love that game. I had it for Super Nintendo. I really liked it. I think Peter and Vinny are gonna not win this one. Call it a hunch. I wanted to get, you know, a lot of the promotions that I made, like the AWA, WWF, WCW, ECW, KISS. I got the horror promotion. I wanted to get like everyone represented for the most part. Like I even have a Karate Kid promotion. I don't think I have enough people in there to not a promotion, a federation, but I guess it is a promotion, a champion. Like I got Daniel, we got Chosen from Karate Kid 2, Terry Silvers. I even got Jaden Smith in there when he was in the new Karate Kid movie. He's in there. I just don't think I have enough in there to really make a championship. I mean, they could win another championship. They don't have to have their own. Like, who knows? Maybe someday, maybe Peter Criss will be the world champion. I don't see it happening, but it could. I got a Rocky promotion. Got Rocky, Clubber Lang, Ivan Drago. I don't know if I have Apollo Creed. I might. I don't know if I have Tommy Guns either. Ooh, that's a good. I should check. I don't know if I have him. Got the Street Fighter promotion. The ones I don't have a lot of people in. They're not going to have their own championship, and I didn't really feel like putting those people in this tournament. I have a Mortal Kombat promotion. Man, he's just going off on the back of his head. It looks like Peter Criss is wearing like a Halloween mask. Oh, it's over. I figured that was going to happen. Alright, you got King Mabel and Sir Mo versus Victor Crowley and Marcus. Those are the only horror people I got in here. Victor Crowley from Hatchet and Marcus from Twisted Metal. Sweet Tooth, kind of horror-ish. Like I said, I debated if I wanted to take these guys out of here and put someone else in, but I'm like, whatever. Who knows? Maybe they'll win. This is the last match of the first round. Right off the bat with the body slam. Victor Crowley ain't messing around. Jeez. I have a feeling Victor and Marcus are going to win this because they're really doing a number on them. Who's ever put Mabel in a backbreaker? Oh, was that Mabel? Was that Mo? Oh, must have been Mo. Man, he's got some creative submission moves. Oh, could be it. Nope. Oh, pin him. Oh, there you go. Got him. All right, that's the end of round 1. So this is Hawk and Animal against Okada and the Great Muta. Oh, the referee's down. Is he bleeding? I can't tell. I don't know if the referee's bleeding this game. It looks like he's got a red mark on his head. I think he is bleeding. I mean, I don't see blood on the apron or anything, but he's definitely got a red mark on his forehead. Nope. Animal's bleeding. Man, Muda's a cheating motherfucker, ain't he? Using forks, his miss, chairs. Oh, there you go. I'm hoping the Road Warriors win this one. They're both busted open. Come on. Oh, that's messed up. Damn. I think their best chance for winning is getting the submission move. Oh, come on. Oh, there you go. Submission move, you got it. Okay. Okay, next up we got Mark and Danny versus... Ooh, this will be good. Barbarian and the Warlord. Ooh, I don't know who I want to win. So this has been going on for over an hour and a half, so... I knew it would take a little bit of time. Yeah, I really can't pick who I want to win out of this. I wouldn't mind if either team wins. I hope he's busted open. I don't know what that means. I've seen that quite often and I don't know what it means. Oh! I know I said I didn't care who won that match, but I didn't think they were going to win. Okay, here we got Terry Gordy, Michael Hayes, the Freebirds versus the Young Bucks. How are you going to do a super kick right off the bat? The Young Bucks eliminated the British Bulldogs in the first round, which didn't make me very happy, but it was a good match. And the Freebirds took out New Jack and Mustafa in their first match. He's already coming in to break it up. I find it hard to believe he's that injured so quickly. Oh, come on. Oh, God. That sucks. I have a really bad feeling the Young Bucks are going to win the whole thing. Whatever. Okay, so we got Scorpion and Rastaman versus Victor Crowley and Marcus. Look how big that guy is. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, could be it. No? Oh. Count out? So Victor and Marcus won by count out. Alrighty, moving along. So that was the last match of that. Okay. So we got Hawk and Animal versus Okada and the Great Muta. Okay, so this Next two matches determines who goes to the finals. I'm rooting for the Road Warriors. But the Young Bucks have been looking really good. They have a pretty good chance of winning this. Then you got the Great Muda's cheating ass. He's got the Green Mist. He's got the Fork. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the right team, is it? Who is it? Oh, no. I was wrong. It's the Powers of Pain. Okada and Muda were in the last match. Alrighty. I stand corrected. Well, this should be a good match. And again, this is what I would like the Road Warriors to win, but I don't mind if the Powers of Pain win, because I like them too. Alright, I decided to step away for a minute and I turn and look and I see the match is over. So Road Warriors won, which is cool. Alrighty. Next up we have the Young Bucks versus Victor Crowley and Marcus. Whoever wins this match will be going against the Road Warriors in the finals. Like I said, it doesn't matter who wins. I don't want the Young Bucks to win, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was a close one. Like I said, I believe, if I'm doing this correctly, this should be the match that determines who goes against the Road Warriors in the finals. I think the Road Warriors against Marcus and Victor would be pretty cool. Oh. Come on. Man, the Young Bucks are annoying as hell. I mean, but they're good. And they're just so fast, they can get to the top rope really quick before the guy gets up off the canvas. Oh. Come on, break it up. Ah, man. The Young Bucks won. I mean, I don't hate them, but I think I'm just more annoyed that they beat the Bulldogs in the first round. I said it, though. I have a feeling that they're going to win the title. All right, here's the final match. Road Warriors versus the Young Bucks. All right. About to have new champions here, or the inaugural champions. All right, let's do it. Like I said, the Young Bucks are just so fast, they can get up to the top rope and do moves before the guy can get off the canvas. Yeah, let's see, this should be a good one. Come on, man. Oh, that was nice. Moved all the way. Oh, that was super close, and that was really early in the match. That was a surprise. Oh, come on. That was awesome. That was really awesome, actually. I have never seen it on here before. Man. Oh, he was on the ropes. Oh, it's over. That was a quick match, too. Young Bucks won it. That was a really quick match, surprisingly. And there you have it. New champion crowned. Oh, there you go. Why am I inputting username? I've never done this before. I never had a completely AI-controlled tournament, so I've never seen this screen before. And there we go. Now let's check something really quick. View title. There we go. The inaugural tag team champions. Alright, so I'm glad I got that done and over with, and I'm glad it actually worked. It took a lot of effort to get this actually done. And it took over 2 hours. So thanks for anybody that watched. I know I saw some people wander in. If anybody decides to watch the replay, appreciate it. See you guys next time. See ya.